What's going on, guys? Still here, and I've got a mission to show you guys, but before we get into that, just want to let you all know that surgery went well. Right eye is 20/20 and my left eye is 20/30. Hopefully that'll clear up to 20/20 is the hope after the surgery. I actually ended up getting LASIK, no extra charge, because the surgeon talked to me right before I went into the room and said that we can totally do LASIK on you. I don't know why the doctor said that she only recommended PRK, even with my astigmatism, which is the shit that gives you like fuzzy vision is it astigmatism, kind of, sort of. And my left eye was a lot worse than my right eye. So first day after, my vision in my left eye was 2400 or something like that, and now a week later it's 20/30 in my left eye, with the right eye being 20/20. So I'm doing well. Vision is still pretty blurry in terms of like how light is reflecting in my eye. It's because of the surgery, basically. It should clear up here in another week or so, hopefully. So I've been trying to take it easy, but the past 3 days I've been working on a mission here, using the training ground map, or as most people know it now, the map that they use for the tank biathlon. And as you can see, I have the T72B3. I GE'd it because it's awesome, and I was done. I wasn't going to grind. Look, okay, I'm already spending too much time in my computer, and it's kind of hurting my eyes. So I've been trying to take it easy, but this mission, I'm a stubborn prick, so I had to get this mission done. And I'm gonna take a break for a day or so. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys. So I've been working on this, like I said, for the past 3 days, and I put pretty much every NATO nation in Russia. I didn't put China in here because I put one in every corner you see. And I put all their little tanks in here just to show that they're all here. I had a different idea, but it was a bunch of tanks lined up. But we'll just do that ourselves. We don't have to worry about that. So we got Japan, Germany, Sweden, France, Britain, Italy, Russia, and America. Now, basically, I kind of got this idea. For those of you that don't know, there's a video of it's a 25 tank barrage, like a NATO tank exercise, and I kind of got the idea for this mission from that, and also the tank biathlon kind of gave me some ideas. So we've still got the race portion over here, as you can see, marked by the flags. That's the finishing line. It's not in race format, as you can see when I put the HUD on. It's in team battle format. I had it in free-for-all, but I can't do the mission alone in free-for-all. I would need someone else in the mission, otherwise it ends. So yeah, it's taken me a while to get all of the triggers set, because what I've been spending the past day and a half working on is getting things to respawn, and also being able to rearm your ammo. So I'll switch over to a replay view in a second to show like the racing portion, or I'll pretty much just show all the map. But so yeah, so this is the starting line, and you go through. I actually made this course more for AFVs than main battle tanks, but main battle tanks still work. As you can see over there, it shows T55, so those are some of the targets. I'll run through that in an AFV, and I'll show it in the replay of how I do it. Alright, so we're here with me, Wolfram, and he should be coming over here in a second. Come on, we gotta speed this up real quick. There he is. Alright. So basically, so you all line up at the flag, and then someone will give off a firing mark. That was me pointing out something. So the Bradley is not the best choice for this. I mean, mine's not spaded, but you'll see here right as we start off, you'll see what happens. So yeah, you all line up on the flags, and then whoever gives off the mark to fire, then you go. So I'm doing this with AFVs because I find it fun to do with AFVs. Main battle tanks kind of makes it a bit too easy, but you can still use main battle tanks. So you kind of try to keep in your lane, but right here it kind of morphs, so honestly I don't even really give a shit. Up here, though, you know, where it separates is where it's important. I'm all the way in the back here. I'm not going to catch up, but we'll show these two. So the goal of it is you have to fire at your lane's targets, so from left to right. So Nick was in position 1, I was in position 2, and Wolfram was in position 3. So as you can see here, there's 4 T-55s. There's pretty much 4 of every target on the track. So you have to shoot at your lane's target. So he will shoot at that T-55. I'm supposed to shoot at this T-55, and Wolfram is supposed to shoot at that T-55. Now, it didn't go that way, obviously, because they kind of forgot about it the second I mentioned it, but in the end, as long as you destroy one T-55 at one target, whichever one it is, then you're fine. Where am I? There I am, catching up. Not gonna lie, I kind of cheated there simply because I was in the last place and I have the Bradley with the missile floating. So I didn't wait till I was out of it, but because the battle mode got nerfed a long time ago. So up here, you're supposed to, unlike this Papega over here, and this Papega as well, you're supposed to. I was kind of shooting to show them where, but you're supposed to stop up here right at the top, kind of sort of, and shoot at the Type 65 Fong Kongs because they're in a hull down position. And also down here, it was for me mostly for testing purposes. But these are like targets from the event. You just run them over. Their hitbox is this, not the red. For some reason, I don't know how Gaijin's done it, but for some reason the hitbox is like the little black thing. So anyways, moving on. I'm not going to catch up. So this area is basically, I wanted these BMPs to move, but I decided against it. Just make it a stationary autocannon target. So what you're supposed to do is, the CV90s represent a heavier IFV, so you're supposed to cannon kill these at short distance. Then you have to cannon kill the BMPs at long distance, and then finally you have to ATGM the MBT-70. Which shouldn't be too hard, but it can be.
Got it. Target has been destroyed.
So after that part, Nick actually ran out of missiles. So after that part, you go over here to the water area, and you pretty much just bolt for the end. I haven't made any other targets or anything. Wolfram actually, for some reason with the Warrior, the water was just deep enough for him to get his engine damaged, which is dumb considering he's tall as shit. Taller than the BMP, although the BMP floats. You know, just about the same height as the Bradley, but for some reason, the drowning characteristics of the Warrior are kind of busted. As you can see, there's Nick over there floating away on like 2 feet of water, and I'm trucking along here. So you pretty much just kind of bolt for the end, and that's that of the course. Now, it's not much, but I figured it was something a little bit more fun, a little bit more involved than what Gaijin did with the MBTs, where it was pretty much everyone just trying to beat each other in tight turning corners, rather than actually, you know, using your tank for its purpose, which is for gunnery, and using it on the move is actually a little bit more fun. I thought about making this entire portion completely on the move right here, but I decided for far range targets against it. There's a little deflate here that's really hard to notice in the CDK for some reason, but I had targets. I wanted them to stay level and stay out here and move. However, I could completely change it so where the Fong Kongs are over here, you would actually have to drive up here and then see them. But then again, there's trees here, so it's kind of an obstruction. But this little deflate here makes it impossible to see targets back here. It's really annoying and kind of a shame. These are the rearming points. So I've got one over here, and I've also got one down at the other area I'll show in a minute. So all you got to do pretty much is just drive through, and it'll give you your ammo back. So I'll fire a round. Amazing gun sound, by the way. So yeah, all you got to do is just drive through here, and it gives you your ammo back. No need to stop. Some missions, people make it so you have to stop and do it. I found out a little weird rudimentary way. And I got it to work yesterday, but I gave up because it only worked once. You have to set it up in a way to get it to repeat, and the way I did it is different from most people, it seems. I've kind of downloaded a couple of missions that I know have ammo resupply points in them, and trying to basically reverse engineer what they've got, but I figured it out my own way. Okay, so this is the tank range. So I've got some moving targets, some small targets like the R3. I might make them faster, but I think this is pretty fair considering I'm using a dart right now. So obviously that's pretty easy. But I would intend, I know people would want to use their darts in practice, but I would intend for us to use our heat rounds. Just because, you know, in the biathlon they had a special practice round. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to fuck around with a mission like that. But so everyone will pretty much just be on a buddy system or an integrity system. This is a good mission to play with your friends. Hosting it in a random match, I don't know. People might go apeshit. I would like to set it to free-for-all and also figure out how to set it that people can't kill each other. But I was also figuring maybe just when you set up the match, you just set it up so everyone has to be on the same team. But yeah, so what I've got is multitude of different targets. So there was the R3. There's some T-55s. They kind of behave weird because I put 4 of them down, so they're supposed to be, you know, like the biathlon, 4 players. So that's why I have like 4 of each target. They're kind of being goofy. I've never actually noticed that before. But if you shoot them, it's fine. They also, the thing that I've been trying to figure out is the respawn, which now actually works, I believe. After 30 seconds, maybe it didn't work for the R3s. I might have to check that because he should be respawning by now, but he didn't. So I've got T-72Bs up here. Chieftains, I tried making them haul down, but then I kind of realized it was a bit too hard because I also thought another like cool thing would be driving along these in like first gear and shooting on the move at targets, and shooting at the Centurions would be a bit difficult because, as you can see, the slope is not perfect. I actually originally had these moved back farther, but it really wasn't equaling out as much as I wanted it to. So I'll just leave them there for now. So the one target's harder to hit than the other, but that's okay. So I've got the Chieftains, the 4 T-55s, 4 M60A3s with the ERA, you know, to make it harder for the heat rounds. And then over here I have, what are they called? S.U.M.M.E.Rs, and there's 3 of them arranged. So it's basically an over-penetration type thing. So see, I managed to over-pen all 3. It's just something fun to do with your AP rounds. So anyways, moving on. We'll go back over this way. Now, for those of you who have seen the video of the T-72 doing the jump fire, I made, using this little concrete area, I made a little jump challenge. I put down a bridge under the ground because I couldn't find a better slope to put down. So you'll see in the end a little bit, there's like a little bit of a, it's kind of 2D so you won't see it, but there's a little guardrail there. So basically, it works the best with the T-72, but you can use NATO tanks, but I find it the most fun. So you just go full speed, you Get ready to aim at your target. There you go. Just a fun little thing to do. Me and Gobnik found this to be the most fun. So yeah, that's just a little range. Some targets up to the left, so you can't just, you know, straight shot on. You're going to have to do a little side movement challenge, you know, compensating for lead. Obviously, doing this with heat would be more challenging than AP. So, and again, here's the other the resupply point. You just drive right through it, and it should work. Right here, as you can hear, conveniently enough, there's F-80s flying over. F-80s were actually used as target practice drones back in the day, so that's why I used them. So were F-100s, but the jets flying a bit too fast. Their waypoints weren't like like the speed wasn't good for the waypoints, so they were kind of flying all over the place. But they're pretty stable. There's 4 different groups, so there's 4 groups of 2, and I tried spacing them out enough for radar targeting, so they don't, you know, the radar doesn't slave to a different target or whatever, get confused. And they'll just keep making rounds. I haven't tested their respawn yet, but they should respawn. I've even got a tank version of the night map. Or, wait, how did I just say that? Hold on, reverse that. I have a night version of the tank map, of this map. Oh, I fucking suck. So, yeah, I've even made a night version. For some reason, with custom missions, you can't really change the time of day through the menu. It's kind of hard-coded into the mission in the CDK. There's no way to change that I've been able to find. Oh, look at those. Flying at night. But yeah, I haven't been able to do that. So, when I put this up on War Thunder Live, I will upload both the day and night version separately, I think. Yeah, I might do that, or I might just put the link to the night one in the description. Actually, no, I'll use actual War Thunder links. So yeah, I'll just upload them both. Well, right down the barrel, epic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I have an idea in the works. We are currently at 914 subscribers, I believe. So we're almost to 1K. Rip that pasta boy. Anyway, so we're almost to 1K, and I have an idea planned involving this map that I would like to have a big group of people for. So if you're on the Discord, or if you want to join in on what I have planned, and you currently aren't on the Discord, the link is in the description of the video. And I guess just wait until I make an announcement about it. I'll make it on Discord. I won't make it on YouTube. Kind of be a surprise for most of you. Not really a surprise, but yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the mission. Again, the links will be to War Thunder Live in the description below. I'm Steel Wolf, and I'll see you all next time.